in the last 3 years that we have been in office. But I would like to make a very wonderful announcement, and this is the spirit of the Executive Council. In the State of Community Address, I mentioned about the Hirji Bhai Allah Rakhiya and Lalji Bhai Sajan Girls High School. That building goes a long way in terms of our heritage. Hastin Bhai probably knows better than I do in its history. A girls' school that got depleted, the building almost collapsing. I was there in Dongri, as I said, last month. And the Jamaat presented a beautiful project to not only renovate the school, but to take it to the next level. Thank you. And when I came to this house, I had two objectives. We had two objectives. One is to get funding for the school that becomes a baby of our community, the baby of the Executive Council, and that we educate 250 plus girls so that they can have the best quality education in that place of Dongri, which many people who have been to India know about that place, and it's a challenging environment. And I'm really, really delighted to announce that the Jaffer Family Foundation is kindly donating $250,000 towards this project. They will contribute to the total renovation and the fixtures, and if it is not obviously at 250,000, we still have a gap because the total cost is 475. But as I said, the spirit and the generosity of our donors is such that you start and the rest comes. Same thing happened in 2023 when we launched the Palgar residence, not the Palgar, the Mannat residencies. It was the Jaffer Family Foundation said, we're giving you 3 apartments. From 3, we went to 22. This is a substantial donation for this project, and I would really like to take this opportunity of thanking the foundation for their philanthropic work. For India, Haider Bhai Meghani and Ali Bhai Shroff, Executive Councillor of the World Federation, have been playing a leading role. I would like to invite Ali Bhai Shroff to present the success stories of Mumbai and some of the progressive work that is ongoing as far as Mumbai is concerned. Ali Bhai Shroff, Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum Hussain wa Ali ibn Hussain wa ala awlad al-Hussain wa ala ashab al-Hussain bar Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Honorable President Sahib, thank you very much for this opportunity. And mashallah, without any further delay, I would just request the slides to be displayed. So this is the first slide that is available for you, which consolidates the report of 24-25. That is year beginning on 1st April 2024 to 31st March 2025. Alhamdulillah, if you see A, that is education aid. So a total number of 404 students have been supported. 264 are our secondary school education that is supported through ZCSS. And here about 70% of the contribution, that is about 30 lakhs, comes in from the World Federation, and 14 lakhs is what has been raised by Mumbai Jamaat. Then we have the higher education, which in total is about 28 lakhs, 14 lakhs raised by Mumbai Jamaat and 14 lakhs by World Federation. Tuition and classes fees for students where critical examinations are there, which defines their careers ahead. So about 57 students have been supported there. So a total of about 44 lakhs, 92,000, close to about $50,000 is the yearly spend for about 404 students in terms of education. In terms of higher education loan that you see in the second, that is B, Murabbi Razali Bhai Hirji through the Hirji Foundation loan scheme that is started successfully last year in Mumbai Jamaat. And 5 students have been supported in that. And this goes as a loan to the students, a total of about 15,69,000 rupees. And mashallah, now this is inoculated in the Mumbai community. And it's well defined that, you know, this goes as a loan and comes back to the Jamaat and recycles to the other students. And this is now going to be the second year, mashallah, that Murabbi Razali Bhai Hirji has supported this through Hirji Foundation loan scheme. Third important thing is the medical support that goes to the community vulnerable members. So a total of about 823 in the C column medical support. If you see, about 823 cases have been supported, out of which 125 have been for hospitalization, where WF brings in a big support. About monthly medicines that goes to the vulnerable category, in which we have widows, say about 236 widows, and the other families are covered. So that's a cost of about 56 lakh rupees per year. Then we have the medical insurance that we do. Last expo also we had mentioned about it. So about 178 people have benefited, out of which the budget was around 4 lakhs 14,000. So a total of about uh, the education budget, the medical budget was about 84 lakhs 18,000 for the full year. Mashallah, this is the third thing where, the success of the community will come. There is a microfinance. And Alhamdulillah, this year also about 31 loans have been disbursed. And as you see, the opening balance, the recoveries throughout the year has also been phenomenal. About 72 lakhs recoveries there. And the closing balance of the Unnati loans are being given. Here, I would humbly like to mention that, this is one area where we need to concentrate more, because now, we have been providing a loan of about 5 lakh rupees to the beneficiaries, which is little less, and beneficiaries now expect a higher amount of loans, and they are progressing well, mashallah. So that is separately from Honorable President Sheikh Sabda Jafar will highlight upon. With this, the first pillar, that is education, medical, and healthcare, including the microfinance, is over. Now, I would like to move on to the second part of it, that is Hirji Bhai Ala Rakya and Lalji Bhai Sajan School. Now, with the support from Honorable President and World Federation, India Federation, this is a historical, monumental school that is there. And my ancestors and people from the older generation would certify this, that there was a Khoja Mulla, which was called, and the street where, you have the Mulla Qadar Madrasa, then you have the Lalji Bhai Sajan House, you have the Maulidina House, and followed by the iconic Khoja Mosque of Dongri. So if you could, can I have the second slide, please? Can you just move a little ahead? Yeah, thank you. So this is the current school that it looks like, and this has been abandoned for about last 8 to 9 years. And the school is in a depleted structure, and this is on the name of the Shaheeds of the community, that is Hirji Bhai Allah Rakya and Lalji Bhai Sajan, the martyrs of the Khoja community. So this school was running from about 75 years, and this was a girls' school. And now we see there is a huge need, because there is a lot of problem for our girl childs to do hijab, as well as everybody knows what the condition is. So this is exactly the condition in which the school was. And here I would also like to give credit to Honorable President Sabda Jafar for putting that much of pressure on me as well to achieve this. And he had the conviction that, Ali, you have to get this thing done, and he pushed us for this, mashallah. Today, you can see that, with the school restoration has already started, and it is a monumental property for our girls. It will cater to about 250 girl childs, and it will be an absolute new infrastructure built. Inshallah, in the second slide, you will be able to see what we have projected this to be looking like, with a total new infrastructure. ZCSS will support this further, and this will be run under the WF, inshallah, with exercise teachers, with all the facilities, as in, laboratory for the kids. We are also looking at buying out a tenant who is there on the ground floor, inshallah. So that will have the entire administration and the facilities created on the ground floor. Then the first floor, second floor, third floor, each will have two classrooms on each floor. We also have the terrace available, where we will have all the other facilities. We'll have, first aid facilities also for the kids, because it's being a girl child school, the school, inshallah. If you see the infrastructure also, that is very well planned. All the floor plans also are available here to have a look at it. We'll have a laboratory inside it. We'll have play area for the kids, inshallah. And this restoration, before some time, Honorable President Saab has made this announcement. I'm really thankful to Jaffer Foundation, uh, Honorable Taki Jaffer, Mohammad Sadiq Bhai Jaffer, and Hassan Bhai Walji to have come forward and supported this cause, mashallah. They've come forward to make a commitment of about $250,000, as Honorable President Saab has mentioned, and inshallah to buy out that tenant along with WF, Bombay Jamaat will work to raise that funds, inshallah, and have that tenant also buy out so that the whole school facility becomes available for our kids, inshallah. So this is the second part of it. That is the Hirji Bala Rakyan Lalji Bachchan School. Further, I would like to move on to LEAP. Now, to this August House, to the leadership that is there in this August House present physically, and the ones who are listening to us online as well. This is where the success will come from. And trust me, this initiative from the World Federation and the team that has come is leadership, empowerment, and placement at Mumbai Jamaat. This is a very tough job that we took up on our hand. We have, mashallah, very vibrant youth team, as Dr. Hassan Walji just mentioned. Youths are working behind the scenes and they're really delivering. And we have such youths in Mumbai Jamaat. Ahil Merchant is the one who is leading this, along with Hussain Wakil and others, mashallah, okay, who've come forward. Now, why we need this LEAP program? So I will just come to that second slide where it says why LEAP was born. What we have seen is, from campus to corporate. That is the theme of this. I would like to mention the hadith here. The most complete gift is the one that empowers others. Imam Ali alayhi salam has said. We saw this need where our students, our girl childs, our youths need a little bit of expertise that would empower them to stand with the competition. At times we've seen that they do not have the confidence also, or they have lack of exposure. Now we need to bridge this gap so that our students are having this skill set to stand in this competition. And inshallah, can I request for the second slide? Simultaneously, what we've done is, there is a lot of asset in this community when it comes to our business houses, our entrepreneurs, and our seniors who are working in corporates. Now, mashallah, these seniors who are working in corporates are, working in houses like KPMG and Deloitte and Bank of America and BNP Paribas. I mean, the corporates that we see, world over. Now, what happens is, that these seniors, they come, they conduct training programs for our youths. They also go through the CVs very carefully. They get them trained, and then we ensure that these youths get an able opportunity to be hired into these corporates, and they go through several round of interviews. Like Bank of America, we have the HR is a Khoja, so he came forward and he said that I will ensure that our kids get into good corporates. There was one city finance vice president also. He also belongs to our community, Mumbai community. So on 29th of March, that was the about 29th of Maha Ramadan, we had this program where we launched this program of LEAP, and Honorable President Saab has also attended that program online, mashallah. So that's say about 3 months we have begun this journey. Can I have the next slide? So these results, and here I would just like to stop for a minute and just tell you why this is so important for all of us. I was myself shocked and surprised with my team of office bearers when we went through this data. The first 100 data that we got, okay, if I show you the demographics of that, in that 37 youth said that they were unemployed. 16 of them were just going to pass out from their higher education. So if you add 16 another to 37, that's 45 plus. So that means about 45 youth of our community out of 100, okay, are looking for an employment. Here, this our responsibility as Jamaat regional federations and the World Federation increases to make sure that we place them at the right places. At this point of time, we have in last 3 months we have 220 professionals who are registered with us. Then we had these companies who we took on board, and we requested them to, whenever they look at hiring somebody, they will first look through our CVs, our boys and girls. Then they will look out. If they do not find an able candidate, then they would look for outside. So we have already, mashallah, about 40 companies who are on board, and they have committed to us that, they would be hiring from here. We have about 60 interviews which have been conducted, several rounds have been done, employments have started, mashallah. 3 workshops have been conducted in this direction in the last 3 months. And now what we feel is, through the guidance of WF and Honorable President and the office bearers, we feel that, this LEAP program can easily be extended to the global, the regional community and to the global community. Because what we feel is, the international engagement that will come in through LEAP for our creating opportunity for our youths to be hired into the, international companies as well. Last week I was in Dubai and I had mentioned to Brother Mohammad Reza Nathani as well. He found an finance opportunity for hiring, and therefore yesterday he sent me specifications where they require a junior finance. Somebody required a junior finance guy, and he passed it on to me. And this is how it connects, and this is how you can create an opportunity for our youth to progress further. We also have 2, 3 more programs in this, whereby this is not only for the youth or not only for the corporate hiring. We are also looking at the business community as well. There are so many of our ladies that have been doing small setups or startups from their houses and all, or they're catering, they are in the hina mehendi putting or something of that sort. So we are also creating an opportunity for them as well to showcase their skills and to progress further, inshallah. Apart from this, we are also going to have one, this thing like a Shark Tank, a Khoja Shark Tank, which we were supposed to launch it just before Mahe Muharram, but somehow, we had too many things on our plate, so we've just pushed it to the year end, inshallah. So that is one more thing that comes under the leap. And through WF, I will then now request, Honorable President Saab to take this forward and try to implement this through the regions globally as well. And let's take utmost advantage of this. One more update that I would like to give you the August House was the Palghar project, mashallah. So the Palghar project, normally in Mumbai, it takes about a year or so to have the plans and permissions in place for a project to commence. But Alhamdulillah, we made a considerable project. We progressed. We started in about Jan 2025, and till now about June that we are today. I think we are at the brink of getting all the plans and permissions in place, and hopefully, inshallah, by next month our work should get in progress. And thereon, say about 12 months time, we should be able to deliver the Palgar project, inshallah. So over to you, Pramsar.
Thank you.
Anything that I've just missed or something, you can just cover it up. Thank you very much,
Thank
Pramsar.
you so much, Ali.